Time right now is 6:50 on this Tuesday. Back with our top stories in this Sunrise Smart Start. This dangerous heat dome is grabbing hold of much of the country, the central and eastern parts of the nation, with some of the hottest temps for the remainder of the week. The heat index soaring into the triple digits for multiple cities. Rochester, we're making a run up to 91 today. In the New York City area, with the humidity, the real feel will hover between 105, 110. Same goes for Chicago as well. James Gilbert will have that forecast for this heat wave coming up in just a little bit. Some more headlines and breaking updates. Overnight, a carjacking in Rochester leads to a police chase through the west side of the county. Just before 11, RPD says an officer spotted a car stolen from Sealy Terrace. Police tried to stop the suspects, 3 of them, but they took off. That pursuit headed out west for miles into Spencerport, where officers say the suspects ditched the car and tried to run for it on Coolidge Avenue in that area. All 3 were found and taken into custody. Police say they also recovered a gun from that scene. No one was hurt in all of this, including the 2 men from that initial robbery. Happening today in court, it is the sentencing for the man convicted of murdering his co-worker last year at the Wegmans warehouse in Gates. Prosecutors say Kyshawn Green shot and killed 25-year-old Jameer Ridley Smith as he was working at the distribution center off Brooks Avenue in July. Green, after the homicide, left the state and went south. He was captured in Knoxville the very next day. Last month, the jury found the 33-year-old guilty of second-degree murder. He's due in court coming up at 11 this morning. Rochester police need your help as they look for suspects in a double shooting last night in southwest Rochester. What we can tell you so far, it happened just before 5:30 on Genesee Street near Stratford Park. A 27-year-old man left with life-threatening injuries. A 26-year-old woman wounded is expected to live. No word yet on a description of any potential suspect. If you have any information that can help, you're asked to immediately reach out to 911 or the Major Crimes Unit. Hearing from a local man who says he's concerned and confused after federal agents showed up at his Rochester home following an email he sent to the former director of ICE in January. David Strever was on vacation in Finland with his daughter when he received an alert from his camera on his doorbell at home showing at least 2 agents there Thursday. Strever says they told his wife they were looking into a message, an email he had sent to the former acting director of ICE, Todd Lyons, months ago. He sent that message days after federal officers shot and killed Alex Preddy and Renee Good in Minnesota. Strever says the message was written out of emotion and he regrets sending it, but he didn't consider it to be a threat. He says these officers also tried to reach him at a hotel in New York City, but the hotel staff did not release his information.
Why come after me Thursday night when you know I've just flown home from Finland and I'm with a 7-year-old and we're probably jet lagged and exhausted. It just
Strever is the second person we know of in this area to raise concerns about being contacted by ICE regarding public criticism about that federal agency. A spokesperson for the group says they take any threats against those officers serious and will say nothing further about ongoing investigations. 6 minutes to go until 7 o'clock. I want to show you a view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye, that sunrise traffic report, looking south over downtown and the Genesee River. Speaking of downtown, maybe no better place to spend the next couple of days than with the Red Wings and their homestand, getting us all the way through the 4th of July weekend celebrating America 250. They've got music Friday night, all the fireworks, and Iran down there with them this morning.
Of course, I'm part of the event, Brennan. Don't you know? We're here with Herb Smith with the RPO. We're going to hear some music in a bit. But first, Herb, tell us what to expect on July 3rd for this night of music with the Rochester Red Wings.
You're going to hear the RPO playing a lot of classical hits, big tunes. You got John Williams, you got the full orchestra, brass, violins, and it's after the game, so it'll be fantastic. Lots of people. It's going to be great.
And do you feel like when you guys do events like this that you're bringing or you're making music like this more accessible to the masses? Like, do you feel like you have more fans after?
Totally. I remember actually being in Wegmans and someone said, "Did you play that concert at the Red Wings game?" So it's really cool to get your music in all ears.
Absolutely. And so ultimately, what is your favorite part of events like this? Because you guys have a season filled with some free events. What is your favorite part of them?
My favorite part is the people. I mean, because we're playing all over the city. We're in Brockport. We're here. We're in at Canandaigua. It's really cool to just get that music out there to so many people.
That is awesome. I love that. So great to see that there, as well as, right now you walk outside and you're like, oh, it's okay. We can handle this.
Sure.
10 o'clock comes around, noon, afternoon. That's when those numbers get well into the 90s there. Heat index near 100. So we're trying to stay cool. Yeah, still an isolated shower, thunderstorm. The next few hours possible, but the heat really is the big headline.
9 o'clock, you will find us live for half an hour for a lot of fun for our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, on the Rochester First streaming app. Catching up on what's going on in sports. How about a Knicks game-winning ball up for auction today? A whole lot more. And did you cut the grass yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Front and
there
back.
we go. That there. CBS Morning's on the way at 7. Stay cool, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for July.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand. Plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.